Have you ever pondered the destiny of humanity? Is our species racing towards self-destruction? A question that has been echoing through the corridors of time ever since the dawn of our existence. We live in a world where technology is progressing at a rate that is almost impossible to comprehend. From harnessing the power of fire to splitting the atom, from the wheel to self-driving cars, from cave paintings to virtual reality, the human race has come a long way. We have created a world far removed from the one our ancestors knew, a world that would seem almost magical to them. But as we marvel at our technological prowess, a glaring question arises: has our behavior evolved at the same pace as our technology? For while we have the ability to create and innovate, we also possess an innate propensity for conflict and destruction. Look back at our history. A saga of territorial disputes, of wars waged over resources, of battles fought for dominance. Even in our modern civilized society, these primal urges persist, albeit in different forms. We still vie for power, for wealth, for control. The stakes just look different now. And now our technology has given us the ability to wage war on a scale unimaginable to our predecessors. Our inventions, initially designed to make life easier, have now become potential weapons of mass destruction. Imagine the paradox. The same species that has unlocked the secrets of the atom could use that knowledge to obliterate itself. Artificial intelligence, nuclear weapons, these are not just advancements, but also threats. Threats that could lead to our extinction. It's an eerie thought, isn't it, that our greatest achievements could also be our undoing. As our technology evolves at an unprecedented rate, can we say the same for our behavior, or are we still guided by primal instincts? This, dear listeners, is the paradox of our existence, the question that could determine the destiny of humanity. Technology, the tool that has brought us so far, could it be the very thing that leads us to our downfall? Over the centuries, we've harnessed the power of technology to create a world beyond our ancestors' wildest dreams. We've built cities that touch the sky, crossed vast oceans in mere hours, and even set foot on the moon. But as our tools grow ever more powerful, so too does their potential for destruction. Take nuclear weapons, for example. Invented in the 20th century, these devices have the power to obliterate entire cities in the blink of an eye. The destructive force of a single nuclear weapon is unimaginable, and yet there are thousands of these weapons in existence. If these weapons were ever unleashed, the result would be catastrophic. We're talking about the potential for widespread devastation, millions of lives lost, and potentially the extinction of the human race. But it's not just nuclear weapons that pose a threat. As we delve deeper into the realm of artificial intelligence, we're playing with a force that could be just as destructive. AI has the potential to revolutionize our world, automating tasks, solving complex problems, and even potentially curing diseases. But what happens when an artificial intelligence becomes too smart? What happens when it decides that humans are the problem? These aren't just hypothetical questions. Prominent scientists and thinkers have raised these concerns, warning us of the potential dangers of unchecked technological advancement. The power of these technologies is immense, but so too is their potential for destruction. In the hands of a species still driven by primal urges of greed, aggression, and domination, these advanced technologies could indeed spell disaster. We've come so far, yet in many ways, we're still those primitive beings fighting for resources, power, and survival. So as we continue to push the boundaries of technology, we must also strive to evolve beyond our primal instincts, because if we don't, we may find that the very tools we've created to better our world could be the ones that lead us to our downfall. In the hands of a species still driven by primal urges, could these advanced technologies spell disaster? Looking beyond our blue planet, could the silence of the cosmos be a warning to us? As we gaze into the inky vastness of space, we're confronted with an unsettling question known as the Fermi paradox. This paradox asks why, with the billions of stars in our galaxy, each potentially hosting life-supporting planets, we haven't yet encountered any signals or signs of other advanced civilizations. One possible explanation for this cosmic silence is the notion of a great filter, a theoretical barrier that few, if any, civilizations survive. This filter could be a cataclysmic event, such as a natural disaster, or an internal collapse caused by the civilization's own technological advancement. Could this be the fate that awaits us? Our own history provides an unnerving parallel. We've seen how our technological progress has often outpaced our behavioral evolution. We've crafted tools of unimaginable power, from nuclear weapons to artificial intelligence, all while grappling with the same primal instincts that have spurred conflict throughout our history. Could the same pattern be playing out on a cosmic scale? Consider an advanced alien civilization that, like us, has developed powerful technology. If their behavior hasn't evolved to manage these new powers responsibly, they might trigger their own downfall, turning their technological marvels into instruments of destruction. This scenario could explain why we haven't heard from them. They may have flickered into existence, advanced rapidly, and then, unable to tame their own creations, snuffed themselves out, leaving only silence in their wake. The silence of the cosmos, then, might not be a mere accident, but a warning, a reminder of the dangers that come with unchecked technological progress, and the importance of ensuring our behavioral evolution keeps pace. In the grand theater of the cosmos, we may be actors treading a well-worn path, a path that leads to self-destruction if we can't learn to balance our technological prowess with wisdom and restraint. Could the silence of the cosmos be a testament to the inevitable self-destruction of technologically advanced species? As we ponder this question, the stars above may hold the answers, if only we dare to listen. Our survival instinct, the very thing that has kept us alive, could it be what ultimately causes our extinction? Imagine this. From the moment of our species' inception, we've been hardwired to compete, to fight, to survive. This primal instinct, this innate drive, is what has fueled our evolution and technological advancement. It's what has allowed us to conquer the highest peaks and delve into the darkest depths of the ocean. It's what has propelled us into the cosmos. But could this very same instinct be our undoing? Think about it. Our ancestors, they competed for resources, for territory, for mates. It was survival of the fittest, the strongest, the most cunning. But today, we're no longer fighting with sticks and stones. We've harnessed the power of the atom, developed weapons of mass destruction, and created artificial intelligence systems that outperform us in many ways. The tools of our survival have changed, but our primal instincts haven't. We still compete, we still fight, but now the stakes are much, much higher. The battlegrounds have shifted from the physical to the digital, from the local to the global. Our survival instinct, combined with our technological prowess, has the potential to lead us down a path of self-destruction. Nuclear annihilation, artificial intelligence gone rogue, ecological collapse. These aren't just plot lines from dystopian fiction anymore. They're real, tangible threats that loom over us. The same technology that has the power to elevate us, to make our lives better, also has the power to eradicate us, to wipe us off the face of the earth. And so, we find ourselves at a crossroads. On one hand, we have the potential for unparalleled progress, for a future where technology solves our biggest challenges. On the other hand, we face the risk of our own annihilation, of a future where our primal instincts, combined with our advanced technology, lead to our downfall. Can we tame our primal urges, or is our self-destruction an inevitability? That's the question we must grapple with, the battle within us that we must confront. It's a battle not just for our survival, but for the survival of our planet, and possibly the survival of intelligent life in the universe. Your voice matters in this discussion as we grapple with the future of our species. Our journey today has taken us through the winding paths of human evolution, the double-edged sword of technology, and the cosmic perspective that offers us a bird's-eye view of our place in the universe. We've explored the battle within us, the primal instincts that, while aiding our survival, could potentially lead us to our own destruction. But what's your take on this? It's crucial to remember that this isn't a monologue, but a dialogue that involves you, me, and everyone else who's part of this grand human experiment. Do you think that we as a species can evolve our behaviors to catch up with our technological progress? Can we learn to wield the powerful tools we've created with wisdom and restraint? Can we channel our innate desires for survival into constructive avenues instead of destructive ones? Pause for a moment and consider this. What if the key to our continued existence lies not in the stars above, but in the synapses within our brains? What if our greatest challenge is not mastering the laws of physics, but understanding and taming the wild currents of our own thoughts and emotions? Your perspective on these questions could provide fresh insights and spark meaningful conversations. This is not a solitary journey. It's a collective endeavor, one that requires the active participation of all of us. We invite you to share your thoughts on these big questions. Do you see a future where our technological prowess is matched by our emotional and social maturity? Or do you foresee a future where our primal instincts, amplified by our technology, lead us down a path of self-destruction? Your thoughts, your voice, matter in this discussion. They help shape the conversation and offer new ways of looking at these complex issues. Remember to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to join us in future discussions.